6 bouts have been announced so far for Collision Course 2024. We're going to cast our eyes over those, always subject to change, but there's some exciting matches out there, some belts on the line as well. So this one is going to be fantastic. So let's take a look. First bout.
So our first bout is the team named Gulf of Mexico. Arthur Scurro and El Gentonio taking on the Pooh Boys.
Always lovely to see them. The pirate and the luchador, that is. Well, an interesting one. New tag team, another new tag team for Mr. Scurro. How do you think they're going to fare in this new partnership?
Something, insert C joke here, progressive overload shenanigans, game over.
Yep.
Oh, this isn't looking very good for the Gulf of Mexico, is it? Yeah, I think sadly I have to join you in that. I think the two guys on the other side of the ring from the Pooh Boys, they're too blue-eyed. They're just not going to bend the rules. They're going to try and please the crowd, and the Pooh Boys just don't care. Bert and Ernie couldn't care less.
No, if we could get Nick some eyes in the back of his head, I might go the other way. But no, I can't see anything but a bit more cheating, a bit more shenanigans, and another victory for the boys.
Chase Anthony, if that's your real name, if you're watching, please, can we have tag team referees as well? So there's another set of eyes that can keep the shenanigans from occurring. Otherwise, I think this event's going to lead in a victory for the Pooh Boys, brought to us by the letters P and O.
So next match that's been announced, subject to change, is Ronnie Knox coming back with her title, her women's title, facing Amira, who is very popular amongst the crowd, someone that everyone loves to see.
Yeah, the feisty flame is back, and she's facing an old foe in Ronnie Knox. I think these two clashed previously in the UBW ring back in May 2022, and Amira came out on top. Mm-hmm. And I know there are quite a few people who are backing her to come out on top in this match.
Yeah, this is Ronnie's second defence of the title, I think. She's horrible, isn't she? But I feel sorry for Amira's elbow joints, knee joints, everything. They're going to get twisted and turned. I mean, I love Amira. She, when it comes to personality, I think she's head and shoulders above most of her. Not even just the women's division, anyone that we see in the ring. But no, I'm sorry, I don't see past Ronnie for this one again.
Unfortunately, I think I agree. I can't see Ronnie being bested on this occasion.
No, I mean, Ronnie has learnt a lot, I think, in the 18 months or so since they last clashed. And she's got that belt and she's holding on to it. Whether she has some help from other members of the Black Crown is another matter. But as you say, Amira is the personification of likability, and Ronnie is quite the opposite. But I join you. It's a clean sweep. I think Ronnie's going to retain.
The Square One Championships online. The big boy baller, the Rain Man, as I've seen him call himself now, taking on our favourite health and safety person, Bart O'Connor.
Don't you think it's a little unfair that Harrison Leon has all of these nicknames? He just keeps taking all the good ones as well. There's nothing left for anyone else. Although Mr. Health and Safety, I think that's a pretty good one for the Behemoth Bart O'Connor. Yeah, two big lads.
Really looking forward to this one, actually. I would say it's possibly my match of the evening. You've got two guys who are technically both fantastic, can pull off some amazing moves. You've got just powerhouses against each other, and I can't see this being anything but an absolutely fantastic clash.
And a win for
Harrison.
Stay in your seat, Claire. I would love Bart to win. I'm a big fan, and I think he's incredibly impressive. Every time we see him, spit all on the table. That's against health and safety rules.
Oh dear, slip hazard.
But no, I can't see him. I can't see him dethroning Harrison at this stage, I'm afraid.
Yeah, again, I think I agree. Only for the fact that the kids will be so excited to see Harrison that they'll all be out of their seats, and Bart will probably be ushering everyone back to where they should be, and will probably get
Yeah.
taken out by a guy who really knows what he's doing. Yeah, I think we're building now with a Square One champion who's got his eyes on Tony Sinn's record, and I think he'll continue to strive towards that. It's a clean sweep for Harrison. How are you guys feeling? Are you tired?
Pretty tired.
Pretty tired?
Knackered.
Knackered.
Yeah.
I tell you, there are people who get tired, like us, and there are some who don't get tired. Any ideas who?
There can be only one.
The Smashing One? It's Smashing Mike. Smashing Mike is going up against the Conqueror, Adonis Payne, in Collision Course. And this one, I don't know. Well, we know that these guys can deliver match of the night every time. And now we've got them in the same match. It's almost a guarantee that this is going to be one of the most memorable things you're going to see, not this year, but any year.
Yeah. If you've got no Artemis, you need something to make up for the letdown of the crowd not getting that tag team action. And I don't think there's anyone really you could put in that's more exciting. Adonis, well, we've talked about it time and time again. He goes from strength to strength. He gets better and better and better. He's added all the high flying stuff now on top of his sizable arsenal, and it'll just be madness, won't it?
Yeah, but he does get tired. I've seen him get tired.
And Mike is at the top of his game.
He is at the top of his game. The guy's training hard into 2024.
Oops, sorry, I was interrupt you. I don't know if they might wrestle from the start or just show each other
Ab off. They'll have an ab off.
Yep, I think that's why I wear 2 t-shirts, is just in case anything like that should slip out. Hides the Tom Jones girdle that's going on underneath that. I'm going to be really contrary, Dan, and ask you who you think's going to win.
Adonis Payne.
I really don't know. I'm going to do what I always do and back the homegrown hero because that's the right thing to do. I'm going Adonis Payne too.
Okay. I'm going to say, just to be contrarian as well, game over for Adonis Payne. Victory for the Smashing One.
You're in trouble. We are also seeing the biggest bad guy that I think UBW currently have with Truman Roswell. You can give me that face. He has thrown cats out of a window. This man is bad to the bone.
It's hard to argue.
Yeah.
I got a fist bump at the last one. That's fine. You might not be in Truman.
Yeah.
On your right.
Careful. Lock your windows, people.
Yep.
Dan's around.
Hide your cats. So, Truman Roswell taking on John Day.
Yeah.
Someone that we perhaps don't really know an awful lot about.
No, completely unknown to me. And for that reason, I don't really know what's going to happen in this one.
Agreed.
Yeah, I know that John Day's recently arrived in the UK after great tenures over in Australia and previously in Singapore. But again, I've not seen him in action. He seems to be convinced that he's my mum's favourite. I don't even know who my mum's favourite is. I think it's probably the concession stand. I think she quite likes it over there. Yeah. But he's also known as the Straight Sauce. But all in all, it's just a conspiracy. I think Truman probably thinks he doesn't exist and it's just fake news and just... who knows? I mean, I'm going to go in early here. I know what Truman's capable of. I don't know what John Day's capable of. But whatever he's going to bring, he's never faced anyone like Truman before. I think Truman, unless he's distracted by a cat, big or small, I think Truman's going to win this one.
I'm backing Truman Roswell he's out of this world. I mean, I could see him going back to the top of UBW, perhaps, way beyond all of anywhere across the country. I want to see Truman rise to the top, and I don't think any kind of source is going to stop him today.
I agree.
Oh dear. That's a surprise.
I swear I'm not copying. I've got my own ideas. Truman, yeah, he's a bit of a spectacle, isn't he? As bad as he may be, technically you can't fault him. I'm going Truman.
A clean sweep for Truman. John, we wish you well. We look forward to seeing you. Please prove us wrong. And the last match of the 6, currently announced for Collision Course, sees the British heavyweight title being defended by Hugo Bloom. Another defence against another PT, or against the only other PT of pro wrestling. He bested Percy Traynor in Royston last year. Now he's putting his belt up against Cy Gregory. 2 powerhouses in the ring. 2 very similar wrestlers, I think.
Mm-hmm. 2 popular guys as well. A large portion of the crowd, Lava was cheering on Hugo Bloom. Not surprising when he's taking on Vinnie Craig. And Cy, remember back to Stockport last year, it took him almost about 40 minutes to get in the ring. He was so popular.
Yeah, that's why we were late tonight. I think we were still trying to get through that traffic. Truman looking at his watch during that day as well. No, it'd be very interesting to see how the crowds are divided on this one, because you've got, as you say, 2 very popular guys going for the big belt. It's an interesting one.
Yeah, but I'm not going to rock the boat at all. I'm going to say that Hugo Bloom is going to retain his title.
He's going to shout at me. I don't think it's going to be as close as everyone else thinks it is. I think Hugo will win. Not looking at Dan because he's going to shout at me.
Right. So it's down to me to see if Dan's going to shout at me. It's a tough one to call. I think that if this wasn't a title match, Hugo wasn't defending something that he's fought so long to get, there may not be such a defined winner in my mind. But I think Hugo will retain. He's wedded to that belt now. It's going to take something special to claw it away from him. I know Cy's back after a hiatus in his career, although Hugo's back from injury. But I do think Hugo's got too much passion, especially on his home territory somewhat, to let Cy prize that away from him. So, 3 for Hugo. So, we're all on the collision course for the next big event. We've put forward our predictions. Let's see if we're right or wrong. Some we're in agreement with, some we're split on. But let it play out. Roll on Brawldock and Collision Course 2024. Stay in the know with the WO.
Genuinely did believe all of them too. It wasn't just that I was copying you.